Hey, it's Biddy Penny. Welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. Give everyone some time to find this live stream. I'm late. Sorry, guys. I'm late. Oh, Vicky found us. Hi, Vicky. Let's see. I was catching up on sleep, you guys. On Sunday night, I got about 2 hours of sleep. I did not take a nap yesterday. You would think, well, surely should took a nap yesterday. Nope. So I was sleeping real hard this morning. Just saying the word sleep and I start yawning. Let's see. I was in India just now. That's where I was. I was in India about 5 minutes ago. No, it was longer than 5 minutes, but I was lost in India. And then I realized, oh, you've got to wake up. So I don't use an alarm clock. I just wake up. So each day, whenever I need to, I just tell myself, hey girl, you got to get up. And then it usually works, but not this morning. I was lost in India, sleeping, catching up. I don't think I want to figure these out this morning. Okay, so I just had these on my desk and was looking at them. I'm probably going to make more paper earrings. Not today. I just think it's too tedious of a task for a live unless we did like funky shapes and stuff. I do want to make more paper earrings, that's for sure, but just not during a live, I don't think. Because I think it's boring for you guys probably to watch. I've got my gel plate out. I've got my stuff out for painting. But I'm not sure that I'll paint either. Let's see. Oh, what to do with myself. Well, I'm just going to say hi to everybody. Beth, how was the cookie making? Miss Vicky, hello, hello. Did you get some sleep? I did get some sleep. So much sleep, I went to India before I clock in. Good morning, everyone. John, I thought you were off. I thought we were both off, but you know what? Sorry for yawning on you guys. I have to clock in a little bit today too myself because we were going out and looking at Christmas lights last night. And I got a message that one of my coworkers, her son, who's about 1.5 years younger than mine, has appendicitis and was being rushed into surgery. So, and she covers for me when I'm away because she's amazing and wonderful. Anyway, so I gotta clock in myself this morning, see how things are looking and see if I actually have a week off this week or not. Oh my goodness. I think I still might have the week off. I'm hoping so. Okay, so I gave my mom her pictures of Buttercup and Fendi yesterday. Oh my gosh, she loved them. be grabbing some clean water here pretty soon. I don't even know if I know where the rest of my paints are. We're going to paint a bird, okay? Because I haven't painted a bird in a hot minute. I've not been doing it daily. I knew that would happen, though, this month with the holidays and work and all the things. I'm going to BRB because I'm going to go get I just need a couple of supplies, and I'll be right back. They're ready for me. They're just on the other side. Okay, I'm back. Oh, I forgot to grab my water while I was over there. Oh, well, we'll use dirty water. All right. The painting a little bird won't take that long, so it's not like it's going to be my whole life or anything. It's just our warm-up, and I wanted to get the brushes I've been using because these have been my favorite lately. All of these, you ask? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, some of them are kind of duplicates, but either way, wanted to bring these. Because I'm working on little, some of the birds I'm painting are little and some are bigger. I wanted to have my little brushes, so that get those. Now I need a place to put them. I hear you, bird, but we're gonna ignore you today. Alrighty, how is everybody doing? Where did I leave off with this? Well, I got my Toronto Blue Jay. That was the 13th. The Oregon was a spotted towhee. Such a cute bird. And then this mess was the mourning dove, which was the 12th. So I think I left off on the 13th. I'm a wee bit behind, I would say. So let's pick a bird and let's paint a bird. I'm going to just paint it on these 3x4s because it's the fastest thing to do. And I know we'll probably get into like making a journal or cards or something like that. So I'm not going to do the full scene. I'm not going to paint the big ones. Those take longer. Okay. So let's see. I left off on the 13th. Let me figure out what to do next. And let me say hi to more people. Hi, more people. Hello, hello. Hi, Angie. How's it going? How are you? Mr. Jason. I gotta go. Make it able. I hope so, John. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll be back tomorrow. Okay. Let's see. Hi, Kim. Good morning. Gosh, I was thinking maybe I should just plan on sleeping in this holiday, since that seems to be how it's going. Even my regular phone needs to be plugged in. Everything's a mess. I fixed Fendi, by the way, you guys. So let me bring up the befores and afters. The before was she was kind of a mess. Her fur right here, I was trying to capture. She's a very shiny dog, and I wasn't capturing it quite right. So that was the before. And this was the after. So it just kind of made her fur kind of like her face. And that's how she ended. Last night we walked a neighborhood that is so beautiful, you guys. I did not take enough pictures, I can tell. But a neighborhood near us, they go all out. And look at this pink house. Isn't that fun? Let me see. This is the entry into the neighborhood, and there's about 3-4 blocks that look like this, and every house is decorated. Now this lady ran out. She was so funny after we had passed by her house, and she's like, I forgot to turn my lights on, but there's tunnels everywhere, like tunnels of lights, and they just go all out. It's so fun. So we walk it. This one house was super cute. They had about 5 or 6 trees in front of it, and they were all different themes. So there was an elf tree, a Santa tree. Let's see. There was look at this sea. This one was so pretty. This, I love this one. But it had like this netting, and then it had seashells all over it. And this is all in front of the same house. Let's see. Yeah, there was more than just the trees. They had tunnels and lights, and then they had all these other decorations that says joy back there. They had it going on. They go all out. There's other trees too. I just couldn't take a picture of every tree. That lady probably, or that family probably had 6 different themed trees. I just couldn't take a picture of them all. Adorable. There was a snowman tree. There was just all kinds. Okay, I have my phone out for a reason. I need to see what the next... Oh, by the way, we have Christmas roses right now. These are roses from my garden. All of our roses are blooming. I'll have to go take more pictures for you, but these, they're all in full bloom. My knockout roses are a knockout right now. They are just gorgeous. All of my flowers are blooming. Only the roses. All the others are dormant, as they should be. Okay, after that I was supposed to do New Jersey, Louisiana, West Germany, Victoria, Australia, Dusseldorf. I'm so far behind. I love Dusseldorf. Teesside, England, the Netherlands, Rio Grande Valley. That's near me. I mean, it's in Texas. That's how near it is to me. And then Lubeck, Germany. Lots of Germany. What's today? The 23rd. A little bit of LA. All right. Gosh, it's going to be hard. I'm just going to go in order. So New Jersey. It says NJNC. I think I can pick New Jersey or North Carolina. Your roses are definitely not in bloom. Yeah, y'all probably just, no, Fazzy, back it up. She's been having a lot of accidents, and I'm not on accident duty this morning. Back it up. I love you, girl, but not in here. Thank you. She looks pretty dry, maybe. She's been soaked because I mopped my house 3 full times yesterday and bathed the dog 3 times. She's on steroids, which are problematic. Okay. North Carolina. I think I can do North Carolina or New Jersey. I'm typing in North Carolina, native bird, royalty, free images. She's like, Mom, I was just trying to say hello. Poor thing. Let's see. Let's find some North Carolina birds. I do like to use royalty-free images, even when I'm just drawing something. Oh, I love a heron. Let's see. Oh, look at the little woodpecker. All right, let's see. pick a bird. Oh, wow. Look at that, you guys. Look at that tree full of birdhouses. Isn't that cool? I love that. Our city does a park like that. You can ride through the park on weekends and double deck bus. Oh, cool. Trolley or horse drawn wagon. How fun, Vicky. All right, a merry-go-round. And train for free. How special. That's awesome. Everywhere here charges. The only way to do it for free, I'm going to do this bird right here. I just need to know what it is called. So let's click on, because I'm trying to make sure I write down it's a heron. I wish it said what kind of heron. It just says heron. I wish it would say the kind. I'm going to ask Google. Great blue heron. Thank you, Google. Okay. Did y'all know you can do that? You can just tap on an image and search inside your image and get more details if the writer or whoever doesn't have them. Yes, you can. So that's going to be our image. The fun thing about it, look at that crooked neck. Is it always that crooked? Did he have an accident? There's the blue. Just mostly gray. This must be like a female, right? Yeah, doesn't that sound awesome? Hi, Shay. You feel good this morning? Meds are starting to work. Yay! Beth, what kind of cookies did y'all make yesterday? As I sit here and get my color palette going on. We will do something else besides paint, you guys, but I'm just getting warmed up. And you can tell I'm really far behind on my birds. It's okay. This is the great blue heron. And this is, I know today's not the 14th, but this is for the 14th. This is North Carolina. Okie doke. And I just need a tiny tad bit of orange. And of course, there's no orange in my palettes. I'm using acrylic gouache today. I did find a Holbein acrylic gouache that's an orange. I finally found like a normal orange. Whoa, it's a lot more than I needed. That's okay. All right. So I'm going to sketch this birdie up. Yeah, we got to get to baking here, Beth. Oh, crooked neck heron. She's a wild one. Tonight, we are hosting family with National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation in the driveway on the big screen with popcorn and hot chocolate. It's movie night tonight. Got to get those long legs in there. You guys, I got my family. Shh, don't tell them. I got them the pass to the museum for the year. We're going to the Blanton, baby. All year long. I'm so excited. We get free entry all year long. And then we get to go to special events that they host too. So, yes, I'm real excited. Real excited. All right, that will work. Miss Paula, Cordelia, how's everybody doing? You know what? I don't have very much cleaning to do. I've been on it. I got laundry done for this week yesterday. So, and it's folded and put away. So, you know, I was like, I don't want to spend I need to clean probably my whole vacation, but I was like, I don't want to spend my whole vacation cleaning. Oh, geez, look at that. It's basically the same color as the background, which y'all are all like, yeah, you didn't see that one coming? Well, I did, but the background's going to change. I'm just going to outline her real quick. And yeah, I'm convinced this is a her because there's not much color. But I didn't check my bird facts. I'm purely making assumptions here. She's got a lump in her throat. It's probably a fish. Or a frog or something like that. It's breakfast. Is that a lump in your throat? She says, nah, that's breakfast. I gotta get a blood sugar monitor, y'all. My blood sugar has just been off. I gotta figure out what's going on with it. The last time I went to the doctor, it was great. It was really good. So I don't know. It was like 70, I think. Okay, let's get some green. The water, she's not fishing in the cleanest or prettiest water. It might be clean, it's just not very pretty. But yeah, let's get a little green added to the palette. Can you do my laundry too? Oh, Kim, nobody wants me cleaning. It does not bring out the happy of Bitty Penny. I do not enjoy it. I mean, I know I just need to grow up a little and get over it and make the most of it. And like, I'm trying to find my joy in it, but no, I do not enjoy it. Kim, if I come to your house, you know exactly what we're doing. We're crafting, girl. If I come to any of y'all's house, that's what we're not doing laundry. That's not happening. Let's get her green water in here. Let's work on the background a little bit, you guys. Because otherwise, it's going to be very boring looking. Too much gray. See why I'm running out of white? It's the one you're going to use the most in gouache. By the way, I'm using gouache for those who want to know. Now I'm going to do smaller strokes with this color. The good thing about her fishing here probably why she chose this place. It's because she does camouflage with the water and the trees. She's going to get herself a fish blending in like that. And she knows it. She's already got one in her throat. And yes, I chose the gray water, or the gray. I have some backgrounds that are already prepped, and I chose the gray one because this is all very one color. What other color do we need in here? I think this will do. This will do for now. And we'll get back to painting the bird. This is exactly what you thought I would be doing today, isn't it? I still have a whole heap of scraps I need to work through. Paula Beth says hello, just in case. And I do too. All right, let's take a look close up. The great thing about your reference photos being digital is that you can really zoom in. Whereas if I use a book for a reference photo, I got to put on my readers and to bring the book all up close to me. And still then I might not get to zoom in and get the detail that I want to get. So that's the great thing about looking it up on your phone. And pulling your reference photo from your phone. Okay, so we've got a white neck. Then we've got these highlights here. Got a highlight here and here. Let's highlight that lump in her throat. There we go. And then we need some highlight here as well. Okay, and then we've got, I'm going to bring in a little bit of this blue. I want the blue heron to have some blue, even if it's looks fake. I still want it. The blue is just folded in. Okay. Let's see. Hey, Bethany. Not knowing is part of the fun. Oh, good. Yeah, you know, I don't know. I don't even know. It's a mystery for all of us. Let's add in some more water. Bethany, are y'all traveling for Christmas? Do y'all get to stay home? And now, you guys, I'm just going to go in and add some texture because there really isn't a lot of color here. But I'm just going to go in and try to create some texture with lines. This part's kind of got texture about like that. Vulture or heron, I don't know. Looking kind of vulturous. Never had someone tell me that, which is a good thing. I think I'd walk away. You're looking kind of vulturous today. Let me walk away from this before I say something. And the vultures love my neighbor's house next door to me. He always has vultures perched on his house. Always. They love it there. He So we live at the highest point in our town, in our area. We live right on top of a hilltop. And so they have a great view. I mean, you can see for miles from our yard. I'm wanting to do a Sarah Palin impersonation, but I'll leave it there. Anyways, so I think that's part of why. And then we have a nature reserve behind our house. Like our house is backed up to a nature reserve. So there's a lot of going on. Y'all already know that. Bobcats, coyotes, armadillos, all the things. So they just perch up on his house because he's in a 2-story and I'm in a 1-story. And I guess they just have a great view from up there. All right, we're going to add in some contrast. Always need that contrast. Betty Penny just won't be quiet about the contrast. But it's needed. It makes the painting better. So it's not the right brush for this job, but we're going to make it through. What cartoon, if John was here, he could probably tell us, has the 3 vultures in it? And y'all can probably tell us too, but wasn't there a cartoon with vultures, like 3 vultures on a perch? Because not only, he doesn't always have 1 vulture, he usually has about 3 up there. And I think there's a cartoon, I just can't put my finger on it. Now I'm just picking up gobbledygook amount of paint to paint in. This is how I've found that I like to paint branches, is I like to load my brush with a whole bunch of paint, like a goopy amount of paint, and then paint in tree branches that way. Okay. And now I need a thinner brush. Give me your little number 2. There we go. Number 2 for the win. And we're just going to bring in a little more. And that's just about it. I mean, there's really not much else to do to this bird. So see, I told you it wouldn't take too long. It's the Jungle Book. There it is. I love the Jungle Book. That makes sense. Thank you. Angie, you're the best. You're such a good investigator for me. All right, let's see if we find a name of the person who took this picture. N.R. Tucker. Thank you, N.R. Tucker, for uploading. Ooh. Oh, there's someone having breakfast. See? Same bird. That's the lump in the throat. It's breakfast. All right. So I have another bird done. And this is what daily practice looks like. You're supposed to do it daily. Who knew? Okay, I have been using this 5x7 gel plate as my canvas for about a month now, and I love it. I love it because now I don't have to I don't have to keep painting until my paint runs out or be all concerned about wasting paint, because what I'm gonna do is move this paint around. And I can actually paint something like, you know, shapes or whatever, but I want to keep it abstract. It's a lot of orange. Let's work some green around too. And that's about it. I mean, we'll work a little blue around. But wait till you see what I'm doing with these. So I'm using a gel plate as my palette, probably forever. I bought another 5x7 gel plate so I could have one for my palette, like what we're doing today, and have one for gel printing. So this is my old one is my palette. This one's torn and everything, which honestly I should probably make just my regular gel plate since I don't gel print often, but I'm painting often and I'm using my palette often. I should probably make my new one for the palette. Okay, so what I'm going to do is this little goopy mess is going to sit off to the side. I'm going to let it dry. And then I'm going to put paint on top of it and pull my print, but I'll be pulling it later. But what I'm doing is I'm taking my gel plate, these prints, and I'm painting on top of them. And I've really been loving this flower that I've been painting lately. This one, I just decided to paint on the plate itself and then pull it. But here's some other examples. This is me pulling the paint with this light mint green, and this is me pulling the paint with a really dark metallic. And I just love it because I like starting with these abstract backgrounds. That metallic, that black metallic. I've been wanting to paint more floral pictures, but with a dark background. So I've been pulling a lot with the black because of that. So I made a video. I just need to release it that talks more about it. A little bit more. I mean, y'all basically got it. Okay. So I won't continue to paint, but I will put this to the side. Thanks for hanging out with me while I painted my bird. I'm gonna have to get caught up. My thing is I'll probably paint birds for a very long time. I really enjoy painting them. I think they're very much a beginner-friendly subject. Okay. Now what? Now what? We're gonna case a Stampington magazine and use scraps. That's what. So let me grab one, a Stampington magazine. I don't mean Somerset. This one's been torn. Poor thing. I got to get my books situation ironed out. That's super cute. Isn't that cute? You want to make that? We can make that. Let's keep looking. I could go to the first page I opened to, but let's keep looking. Ooh, y'all know I like those. Ooh, I really like those. Oh man, I like these. How cool. You can make yourself, and Beth's gonna love this. You can make yourself like prompt cards, but this has like excursion and dream and welcome and meditation. And if y'all aren't watching Beth, this is what she's been doing for months. In November and December, hers have been blessed, like focused on like blessings, and I think blessings is the last one I saw you do, Beth, and then gratitude and peace. So she's doing this 1 minute of peace, and which is really cool. And she's sharing a lot of her thoughts. But I love these are collaged and painted backgrounds and collaged. And I really like the way they're mounted with the word. I really like these. These are great. Who did this? Marilyn Roan, KYB, for the love of lettering. That's really cool. I have to admit, I never do the exercises. Let's look back here because I really like that they do this in the back. You can kind of get an idea of the projects. Dun, 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 dun. I really like those, really like that. That's why I get this magazine, because I really like it all. I'm done with Christmas. As far as crafting, those are super cute. Buttonhole books. That's cool. That's different. I haven't seen that before. That kind of binding. Ooh, I like these. These are real simple. I mean, you're not even coloring. You're just stamping in black ink and like distressing and mounting it. We're going to find something. Something's going to be irresistible. Just wait. Oh, I have some time cards on my cart. I like this with all the layers. That's really pretty. Oh yeah, I had a journal like this before I ever became like a journal maker. I bought it in a gift shop, a journal with the twig on the spine. I didn't like writing in it. If you're going to make a journal like this, I mean, I love the way they look. They're really cool. But I think this is the best way to do it, is if your pages are already decorated and then you assemble them and it's just to look through. Oh, the mermaid's in a bottle. Let them out. Bottled mermaids. You gotta let them go. You can't live in a bottle. Cool. Ooh, I like these. What I'm liking is all the black detail around everything. These are great. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's make one of these. We're going to use my scraps and we're going to use my new to me Stamplistic sets. That I picked up from Goodwill. I like both of these. Okay, so who's this by? Elaine Kelly. And these are what I picked up from Goodwill. Told y'all I didn't buy any that were $6.99. I got the $2.99 and $3.99 specials. But these will be perfect. And look, they came with the dies. Isn't that great? super good deal. And this is all I bought. They had like 30 sets, so aren't you proud of me? I just picked the main ones, ooh, that I really liked. And so these are Stamplistic. Love Stamplistic. You can get Stamplistic from their website, stamplistic.com. And the owner is a riot. She's hilarious. Now this one doesn't have, look, it has the, whoever the previous owners, she stamped this on what, this is watercolor paper. And this might have been abandoned because she wasn't getting the detail. I'm just assuming. I didn't know her. But if you're going to stamp on watercolor paper, you really got to use a stamp positioning tool because it's hard. And this is a very fine detailed stamp. I don't know if y'all can see. Oh, I have one of my lights off. Let there be light. This is a very detailed stamp, so very hard to do on see all the detail in that one versus like this one where there's more open fields. These would be easier. This one would be, these two kind of challenging. These two would be a bit easier on watercolor paper. Okay, so we just need to pick one. How about we pick one that I don't have to fussy cut? So let's just do this one because I see there's an outline die for this one. And it's actually really cool that all of these dies came with this one because this is the true Stamplistic way. What you do in the Stamplistic world of stamping is you take your stamp and you stamp it out multiple times. Hi, Maddie. Welcome, welcome. Bye, Jason. Check your email. Okay, I will. But basically what you do is you take this and you stamp it out multiple times. And you can stamp it on like different colored cardstock, like different patterns. That's what we'll do with my scraps. Hopefully I have scraps that are big enough. If not, I have a huge box of them. So let's put Post-it in here to hold our spot. I need to make myself about 10 bookmarks that just stay on my desk. But the Post-it note works too. Okay, so we're going to hold our spot so we can come back to this for inspiration. Okay. If you're wondering which one, this is November, December, January 2021. I have a collection of these. All right, now I need to see. I think my scrap paper is all too small for this job. At least the ones I have in here. But this one will do. I want patterned paper. Pardon me as I dig through my scraps. Try to find patterned paper large enough for the stamp. I think that'll work. So what you do is you stamp the full stamp onto all of your is this one double-sided? No, okay. You stamp the full stamp out onto different patterns or just different colors or whatever you want. All the same, watercolor, whatever you want. Stamp it multiple times on paper. Then you don't have to have the dies. I don't even think she sells dies anymore, but I could be wrong. I can't keep up with everybody. But then what you do is you take and cut out, so you have it stamped in multiple places, and then you would like cut out this ring right here, cut out this ring right here, cut out these, and then have your whole big piece, and you add dimension, you add foam and layer it all up. This piece doesn't really go with all these pieces, so let's pick something that can. This would be really nice. Some of these more neutrals. Looks like we're going to work with a more neutral palette. This piece is gorgeous. Let's make this the big background piece. And I think I'll stamp it on this side so it'll be easy for me to see and easy for all of you to see. Now, I'm not using a stamp positioning tool. Oh, I have to stamp it on the side. Duh. That way. And in this case, because we are going to use a stamp positioning tool. Oh, sorry, I bumped you. Sorry about that. Hey, guess who's going to be on Craft Roulette the day after Christmas? Me. Come join us, please. We'd love to see you. Aw. Linda, I got your card. Hi, Barbara. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. 9 miles from your house. Oh, I would be in trouble. She makes really cool stamps. I just love her energy. I met her, we had like a, stamp and scrapbook expo in Houston, and I drove because Sabrina from Scrappy Tales was there, and I wanted to meet her in person. And so I loaded my mom up in the car, drove to Houston, and we had a good old time. She took her crochet, my mom did, and that was the first time I'd heard of Stamplistic, but I had some of their stamps in my I have the cuckoo clock in my stash that I bought from Simon Says Stamp back in the day before I had one on my wall, because I've always loved cuckoo clocks because I grew up with one. So anyways, years ago, I bought the cuckoo clock off Simon Says Stamp and had it on my wall, or not on my wall, had it in my stash. And then I went to the Scrapbook Expo and met the owner and hung out. They did make and takes and stuff, and I hung out with them for a while and bought a whole bunch of their stuff that day. I'm going to move this over because it's red rubber. I'm going to move it over here. I'll get a better impression. That's where it's going. There we go. Linda is like in the thick of it. And I love, Linda will travel for crafters, for crafting. And I love it. I love it, Linda. And Sharon is near Linda. Is Delise near you too? There's that. Next, let's do this one. Notice my pieces of paper are getting smaller and smaller. These will just be the inner, I'll only use these for the inner sections of the design. So not all the pieces have to be stamped on full pieces of paper, just the outer rings. Let's stamp it one more time. I mean, we've got it in a stamp positioning tool for a reason. All right, and una más. Big one. This is good. We'll get the full, one more full impression. Whoa. Move it over a little bit. There we go. I picked up my snowman stamp from Stamplistic. Oh, awesome, Jill. Are you close to him too? I have the Nutcracker. I have not all, but almost all of the carousel characters. I might as well get them all. I don't know which one I'm missing. I'm missing one or two, but I love a carousel. In fact, we were really bummed last night. One of the houses that we go to every year, they always have a carousel in their front yard, like a big, huge carousel in their front yard. And they usually have like all the things. And this year they did not. So there's certain themes that I always gravitate to, and a carousel is one of them. When we were at Disney, we rode Mary Poppins carousel. I had to. I absolutely had to. It was cool. And they have the sword and the stone right there. No one was able to pull the sword from the stone while we were there. No one in my group. All right. Clean that baby up. And put it away like a good little crafter. And see, now we can take these dies and die cut it out. So my most narrow piece is going to have to, I'm going to have to cut a small piece out of my most narrow piece. Now you can, like I said, just fussy cut them out. You don't have to have the dies. I don't even know if they make the dies still or not. I think these are the 4 that we will do. I think I'll do this one out of here. Gotta get my tape. Good morning. Good morning. My sweet hubby's up. Yeah, isn't it cool, Barbara? Stamplistic. Hi, Jim. Ooh, yeah, Jim. That's a great idea. How you doing? You staying warm? Are you having a good holiday so far? Jim, if I'm not mistaken, you celebrate Hanukkah, don't you? I could be mistaken. Okay, then I think this piece will be this color. If you call that a color, it's barely a color. I did it over the music notes, hoping that they would pop through, but not quite. My in-laws are back from the Amazon. Tour of the Amazon rainforest. So that's cool. They got in yesterday. All right, and then we have 2 more. I'm almost thinking we need to do this one out of this red and then the white, just for contrast again. So we'll go white, cream, red, and then that color. What do y'all think? Or do I do it out of this color and then put the red behind it? Oh, maybe that's the way to go. Oh, geez, it's critical that I get it right. I mean, I can always restamp it. But yeah, I think actually that's the way it should go. Let's do it that way. Kat's here. Hi, Kat. So party at Linda's place. I want to join. Right, Maddie? I would go. I would go in a heartbeat if I was up there. Absolutely. Okay, we've got that little one. Then we've got that one. Then we've got that one. I have one extra die over here. What layer does this cut out? Oh, well, what am I cutting out over here? Oh, that one. Okay, well, whatever. We're not going to cut them all out or stamp them all up, but you can just keep going. There's even another one. Oh my gosh, if y'all could see the Stamplistic booth, I might have shared it on my channel. I probably did. But they have examples up of their cards. If you saw that booth, you'd probably go crazy like me and buy all the stamps too, because they were amazing. So in case you weren't here and you don't know the story of how I acquired these particular stamps, is that my mom was like, I bought some handmade cards from Goodwill the other day and they had a bunch of stamps too. And I was like, oh really? Show me the cards. And she showed me the cards and I saw Stamplistic and I was like, let's go to Goodwill. And sure enough, the card maker who made all those cards that my mom bought, all of her Stamplistic, well, I don't know if it was all of her, and I don't even know if it was a her, but all of their stamps were there too. Okay, so now I have 4 layers here. And Jim, I think you're right. I think we definitely need to put a butterfly with these. Let me get my die cutting machine. And yes, I know where my plates are now. They were just on the wrong desk. All right, so who's making New Year's resolutions? Anybody? Bueller? Okay, turn that to die cut. There we go. Alrighty then. And I'm just holding those in place with my mint tape, because precision matters with this project. You might be wondering, why'd she just do that? To engage the suction cup. Go. Thought that felt kind of thick. Okay. Oh, you know what? I don't know what this is set on. Forgot to check this setting. There we go. This is the Bira Craft die cutting machine, by the way. And I've got too many plates in here. It's almost like I forgot how to use it or something. Just need this down here, this up here. Cutting die. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Cuts like a dream. I really love it. Sorry, some of this seems out of focus. Oh, it got askew. See, and I was saying precision matters. I messed it up. Amateur. Okay, we're not going to worry about it. I'm checking this time. I do have a magnetic plate for this, but it just doesn't cut as well as the regular plate, and I struggled with die cutting for years, and I just don't want to struggle anymore. So I just do the tape. I struggled with die cutting for so many years that I just stopped die cutting. There, that one's nice and precise. Okay. We'll be able to fix the other one. No worries at all. Now this one, see, it just kind of, we'll put more tape on it. Anyways, yeah, I struggled with die cutting for so many years that I just didn't even enjoy it anymore. Stopped using my dies pretty much. And then I got this machine. And everything's better. Bye, Beth. Beth, did you tell us what kind of cookies you made? I never saw. She's like, I don't have time to talk to you about cookies. I gotta go. You like this technique, Kat? Of the just stamp one stamp multiple times, and then, yeah, it's very effective. Wait till you see the final product. It's quite amazing. It makes a huge impact. You all should see. I mean, I've done, did I do the Nutcracker with you guys? I know I did the Day of the Dead, the Sugar Skulls with you guys one time, and we did her dress and all those different oh man, it was so pretty, and all those different patterns. It's really, really lovely. All right, that's it. That's definitely a lot faster than fussy cutting them. All right, let me put my dies up. I'm going to be a good little crafter and put my toys away so I don't lose them and they don't get misplaced and messed up. It only takes a second to clean up after yourself if you do it as you go, right? Okie dokie. Put this away. It's really sectioned. Whoops. All right. Knocking all kinds of things off. Okay. Look what's fluttering around my desk, Jim. Okie dokie. Yeah, that's gonna happen. Okay, let's work on this a little bit. Gonna end up fussy cutting them anyways. My spring scissors are out in the living room being used as wrapping scissors. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so let me layer it up for you. Now, they definitely use a lot of foam when they layer up their pieces. They pop everything up. See? It's going to go something like that. We could put a butterfly right in the middle if we wanted to. Okay, let's go back to our inspiration piece though, because that's important. See, what I like about this is all the black outlines and the collage aspect of it, but how everything has that black border around it. I think it's really effective. So we need to do that. So we're going to take these pieces and create that really stark black border around them. Let's see if I put my color up yet. The other day, I don't think so. I think I left it on my desk. My black soot is what I'm looking for. There it is. Okie dokie. Vicky, how's it going? Merry Christmas. Hello, hello. We're just playing today. We're casing Somerset Studio Magazine from 2021. And using my Goodwill haul of Stamplistic stamps. By the way, that was the entire haul. That's all I got. I thought I had honestly gotten more based on how much I paid. But these were, I got the affordable ones. The rest of them were like, I left some that were $2.99, $3.99 for other crafters to find and be like, yay, I'll take those. And then I didn't buy any that were $6.99. Even though I know with the die, but they weren't with the dies, they were just the stamps. The ones with dies were $3.99 and $2.99 for some reason. Okay, let me just get my legal pad back out. It's kind of the wrong brush for this small of a image. Let me get a different tool out. Let's use one of these. At this point, I think I have to use my dies at odds, so dang many I have to do the justification dance. Oh, the justification dance. I feel that way, Flo, every time I buy something. I try to use it before I put it away, just so I can say, well, at least used it once. So these were sitting out on my other desk in my craft room. So I just brought them in. So I can at least say, well, I used them once. Okay. Look, that looks cool. And now one more to do here. I'll probably go back to using the big brush. Everybody saying hi and Merry Christmas. You guys, I need to get to baking, I think. I'll probably bake some snacks for movie night in the driveway tonight. We have some furniture that we bring out, and then I have a thermal coffee pot that I put the hot chocolate in so it stays warm while we're out there. It's not even going to be cold. Like, I don't know what the temperature is going to be. Let me look it up. But it's not even going to be cold. Let's see. Today's forecast. Today, Junior. This is what my screen looks like. Come on. AccuWeather. All right. So it's 70 right now. Low 65. Yeah. Perfect night for a movie, as long as there's no rain. I need to check and make sure there's no rain in the forecast. But yeah, we have a whole setup. I have a rug that I bring out. Make it all cozy and show a movie. We all just have a good old time. All right. Party at my house. And Christmas is at my house this year. So really the party is at my house. Perfect. Okie dokie. All right. So I'm not done yet. Oh, why did I put that stuff away? I'm not done yet. But I'm done with this part. There we go. So that's what that's going to look like. So dramatic. The drama. Granddaughter baking day. How fun. I love that. I'm going to cut this ring out right here because I can. There was a die and I skipped it because I wasn't sure if I would want this one, but I do. I'm just going to show you that you don't have to have the dies. You really can just fussy cut these things out. Stamplistic has a YouTube channel, and there's always new classes. I think every week, if I'm not mistaken. It seems like it's every week. I could be wrong. It might be every month, but that get posted, and you can see the owner using her stamps and get lots of ideas. And she's very real, like, and a hoot and a holler. Anyways, yeah, I think I like that. Just that little more, just a wee bit more contrast back there. Okay. I like it because it's bright and everything else is kind of dark. So it really makes it pop up. Let me hold it up for you guys. So this is what we have so far. Isn't that beautiful? Makes me think of a really, hi Ave. Makes me think of a clock. Put it like a clock right in there. Okay, so that's our drama. The drama. Water. Must drink water. Okay, now more scraps. I've got scraps. Oh, we went and saw Avatar. It was really good. Oh my gosh, it was long. 3.5 hours with no intermission. My husband's like, they should do it like they do in Jamaica and give people an intermission. Yeah, they should. Okay, what we're gonna do is tear these, and we're gonna create kind of, this is gonna be our background, okay? So I'm pulling inspiration again from the same spot, but over here, if I may direct your attention to this area, we're gonna recreate this a little bit. Those strips. So we got our kind of circle thing going on with the dark edges. And now we're gonna do these. So let's tear and have some fun. Can't have all these straight edges. And I'm just using scraps. Cheers to drinking water. Yeah, absolutely. It's glitter papers. Maybe a little difficult to tear. Let's get a card base. Got Flopsy over here. I don't think she's gonna do, but we'll just get her out for now. She's the right size, she's not the right weight. So I think what I can do is get a couple of strips out of this gold. And I'll be able to incorporate it somewhere down here too. I also have this gorgeous color. And we're just gonna put these strips on here and layer it up this way. Let's just take a look. Yeah, I think that'll be cool. And then how about we put some encouraging words? We'll need more encouraging words down here. And this will be like up here. And then we'll have some encouraging words down here. I think the green is out. Put that down here, and then maybe one more strip. Oh, I think this will be fun. Move it all up for you. Let me get, I want a nice weighted cardstock for this card. So let's move it. Oh, problem is I ran out over here. This blue will do. You won't even see the front. On the front, it won't matter. And on the inside, I'll have some color, which will be nice. Avi, where are you? Are you in Florida or are you in Colorado with the grandbabies? What you up to? You're in Colorado. I had a feeling if it's Christmas and there's grandbabies. That might just pull you in. Are you guys moving there soon, Ovi? Look at me putting all your business out on the internet. I'm sorry. But I think it's all things you would share. Is that really 5? Yeah, I think that's really 5. Okay. Just scoring. I hope so. But husband doesn't like the cold. Oh, my husband doesn't like the cold either. Nope. I think we'll be moving to the beach somewhere. Somewhere by the ocean. Probably Florida. I don't know. And I don't have a timeline. But the minute he said he would live near the beach, I was sold. That was just last week. So, yeah, I'm already looking for places. Oh my gosh. One of his best friends from childhood that he's known since he was little lives in Florida. That's who we went to see get married last year. They live in Palm Beach. Beautiful area, but a little too expensive for us. We're not on that Palm Beach income yet. Maybe one day. His friend that lives there is trying to cure cancer. He's a scientist, and his wife. And they met at the lab where they work. They told a cute story. They had their backs to each other for first couple of years. Of course, he was like, I had noticed her because she's very pretty. But, you know, they're literally actually trying to cure cancer. They're those kinds of scientists. I don't even know what he does. It's so beyond my grasp. But, so they're usually like in a bunch of, you know, scrubs and layers of protective clothing and all of that. Anyways, they are at their desk. They sat with their backs to each other for a couple of years. Till I guess somebody turned around. I was like, oh, there's a person back there. Okay, and then let's pop this one up too. Oh, this is going to be a fun card. See, I didn't wake up this morning knowing that this is what I was going to do, but I'm happy. Wouldn't that be fun, Kat, if I was in Florida? I think so. I got to tell my husband that the best beaches, not according to me, Kat, according to someone else, are on the west side. Kat's on the east side. Them could be fighting words. I just want to be able to wake up, take a stroll by the beach every day. Little beach stroll. Look how pretty that would be just by itself on a card, you guys. Right? That. And then you can put a sentiment down here, or like Jem was saying, put some butterflies around it. You know? But I'm going to keep going with this too. And we might make 2 cards. We'll just see. But now, for my next trick, I need to ink the edges of these black. I'm honestly thinking about pulling out my paint, my black acrylic paint, because, well, I have my gouache here. That'll do. It's acrylic gouache, so it won't reactivate. Anywho, that will be easier than trying to use ink. I need to tear this one. There we go. My BFF is in Tampa. I'm not sure how far the beach is from her. Yeah, see, one of my coworkers lives in Tampa and she's selling her house. She's getting a divorce. And she's like, you can buy my house. It's on the market officially. She had just listed it like that day. Seriously. And I was like, oh, that's an idea. I think that's about as far as I need to go. I got my 5x7 card base out because then I can kind of gauge. Oh my gosh. Yes. The acrylic paint for the win here. I need to actually cut this down to size because I'm going to want to put black ink on the other side as well. Well, it's not black ink. It's black paint. Because I think it would take me a while to get that saturation of black that I want using ink. So I'm using paint because I'm a fast crafter. See this is torn. Be careful with your gel plates. Can't go into beast mode with your gel plates. I mean, you can, but you might rip them like me. That's about right. Let's see how I did. Oh, did pretty good. Not too shabby. Not exact either. It's okay. It'll be easy to cover it up because I can just put black on the edge of my card base too. Okay. First layer. All right. Now, this one's going to be behind it, so I don't need like to do both sides really. I do need to cut all these to 5 inches though, so let's do that real quick because that will make this go quicker and be less painful. Check schools. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's always a thing, isn't it? My friend has a child that's in between my kids' ages. The one that has the house for sale. She's in a good spot too because she never has had flooding or anything, even though they had like the Category 5 hurricane. She's in, you know, Tampa, and they got hit wasn't that last year with the Cat 5? So I think I'd feel pretty comfortable buying in her neck of the woods. Just cutting everything down to 5 here so I can edge around it. Guess who started watching my channel? My mom. So if you're listening, Mom, I love you. Thanks for watching. Glad you like my channel. Shout out to Mom. And Okay, that's going to make life a whole lot easier. Let's get back to this. So, there's that. And this acrylic black is not playing around. It is black, black, black. Dark, dark, dark. Okay. We'll just, I'm going to ink it, but I don't know if it's going to matter. At least the edges will matter. Don't know about the rest of it because I don't know that the edges will show. Well, I think for sure this bottom edge I won't bother because it's not going to show. I'm going to tuck it in behind here. But I don't know about the rest of it, so I'll go ahead just for good measure and do that. Okay, who's next? Need more paint. This is jet black, and boy, is it. It is definitely jet black. Still more wrapping to do. Wrapping, baking, cleaning, all the things. Say a little prayer for my friend Kristen and her son Zach. He had to have surgery, emergency surgery last night for appendicitis. And you guys, I mean, if that's not hard enough, I don't think they had him insured because of the whole issue with our healthcare right now. His premium, because his dad's a independent, you know, kind of self-employed, and they had him on his insurance, and it went up to $1,800 per kid in November because of the rebates and stuff running out. And so they were like, well, we have till, she put him on the one at her job, but it doesn't kick in till January. And she's like, we're healthy, we should be fine. Oh. And her husband's been in the hospital last week, and now her son this week. Oh, it's just terrible. Just terrible. Like, it's enough stress when your kid's in the hospital. Then the 1 month or 2 months that, you know, you don't have health insurance because everything is so terrible. Oh, it's just awful. These are the kinds of things that could bankrupt people, and it just breaks my heart because it shouldn't be over an emergency surgery. Oh, it's just awful. Makes me sick at my stomach. So say a prayer for them, if you will, because they could really use it. Double whammy. Yep. Her husband is diabetic, type 1 diabetes. And he has to wear a monitor and the insulin. And one of them got infected, and he got sepsis from it. So that's why he was in the hospital last week. And then her poor son, who's my son's best friend. So we will be going to the hospital to see him probably today or tomorrow. I am going, that was one of the things I needed to make a card for actually this morning, because we just found out last night. She called on the way to the emergency room. Oh my gosh. So I do need to make a special get well soon card for her son, my son's best friend. So his name is Zach, if you want to say a prayer for him. Her name is Kristen. All right. Okie doke. Let's glue this down and then we'll see if we want to pop that centerpiece on this or not. All right, let's get it glued down. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to glue, leaving, like, for example, with this one, this edge unglued, so I can tuck this paper up underneath it. All right, so first layer. This is so dramatic, this card. The drama, right? Because insurance companies have allowable amounts that they pay a portion they allow the hospital to charge. I have been lurking. Oh, doctor appointment at 9:15. I'm trying to cough up a lung over here. Oh gosh, Cordelia. Get well, girlfriend. Get well. So sorry. I heard a man at Walmart when we were there the other day. I was like thinking, sir, you need to have that checked out. He had a really bad cough too. Yeah, the problem is when, because they were on the open marketplace with their insurance, and when the credits ran out, their insurance went from being affordable to not. Their insurance went from being like $1,000 a month to $1,800 per person per month. Ay, ay, ay. If anybody else is going through that, I am so sorry. I was really nervous about how much our premiums might go up, but they only went up 3%, and I'm grateful for that. You know, my son was at the hospital in October, so you just never know when something's gonna happen. Okay. And Cordelia, get better. A broken hip. Our younger daughter-in-law is in the, oh my gosh. Yikes. Prayers. That is no fun. You guys, I got roller skates during, you know, 2020. I think I got them in 2021. Anyways, Sparkle Heart was wanting to roller skate, and I was like, ooh, let me get some too. And I started skating around, and my husband's like, please don't. You scare me on those. I don't want you falling and breaking something. Can you not take up roller skating? I mean, he like supports me all the time in anything I want to do, but he was just like, I'm just kind of drawing the line here with the roller skates. You make me way too nervous for that. And he was right. He was right. I had to accept that I'm past the roller skating, my roller skating era. I need to stick to card making. All right, so I'm just kind of filling in the gap here, covering the blue card base with this black, edging it out. Look at the drama. Do you need drama in your life? Here you go. It's paper drama, so it doesn't sting. Hi, Linda Veal. Yes, it is, Maddie. And my friends, that I'm asking y'all to pray for, they're already facing financial struggles. And I really am concerned, like this might quite literally bankrupt them, having to get their son a surgery. And it just shouldn't be like that, you know? Just shouldn't be like that. So they're going back to Canada. They're Canadian. They've lived down here 7 years, and they're like, yep, we're done. We're going back. Okay. I'm going to use this green because it's what I have on my desk. And I'm going to do a gel print. I won't be able to pull this probably while we're live. We'll see. Maybe. Let me brayer this on. Yeah, they leave this June. I'm so sad to see them go. Just such wonderful, wonderful people. She was looking for houses. She's like, I found a 2-family house that we could all live in. She's trying to get us to come with her. My husband cannot live in the cold. He lived in Indiana. He went to school in Indiana. Pull a Karen McCoy real quick and just run this off on this business envelope. Anyways, my hubby went to school in Indiana and found out he is not someone who can live in the cold. So all these are just things I've played around with, so I don't mind putting this on the back of it. Okay, so now I'm going to put this to the side and let this dry before I pull it, because I want to pull up all that acrylic wash that I can get off the plate. So I'll probably pull this like tomorrow. I'll just try to forget about it and pull it tomorrow. Okay, so that's that. Back to this. Look at that. Ah, the drama. What would we put on here? What kind of sentiment would you put on here? And should I put that on there, or should I put that on a more neutral background so you can really see it pop? I think, what do y'all think? What do y'all think? Look, I made this with scraps. Y'all can do this. You don't even need, you don't even need you know, anything special. I used black paint, acrylic paint, tore my paper, and used my scraps. Now I do have some glitter paper in here, but all I did was try to look, you know, I had all these neutrals in my scraps. One thing that I do with my scraps, one way that I organize is when I'm making things and I have scraps left over, I keep those together as much as possible. That way I know I have coordinating scraps near each other in the box. Yeah. He, I don't even know, Paula. Been married to the man for almost 20 years, and I can't even tell you. It's so good with details, aren't I? Um, I'm not even sure. Let's see. Where did he live? I don't even remember. I don't know. I should ask him. Let's see. He came back. All I know is he came back and went to school at Southwest Texas State University, which is now Texas State University, and that's where we met. So I'm glad he did. I have this stencil that I made. I have these stencils that I made the other day. Made a video, haven't released it. I'm just terrible. I have so many videos I've made and haven't released. Anyways, I could stencil a background, but I think I want to keep it more simple than even that. And I think I just want to mat a solid piece back here. And keep it simple. Bye, Maddie. Happy holidays. Bye, everyone. I gotta go to work. Last day before break. Yay. That's good. I was wondering if I wanted a pattern paper, but I don't know that I do. Let's just try a couple of patterns. These are my Maggie Holmes, my recent haul. Probably looks best with that one. The double-sided Maggie Holmes I like to use in journals and stuff. So I'm going to save that and look for that pattern in the not double-sided or something close to it. Let's look at this. This is Forever Fields. I haven't even opened it or looked at it yet. So let's do that and let's see if there's a pattern in here. And then I'll probably let you guys go. And I will be back tomorrow. Yes, on Christmas Eve. And I will be back on Christmas Day. And don't you ever feel pressured to be here. I just want to be here for those who need a little extra company. Y'all are here for me all year long, so I love being here for you on the holidays whenever I can. Hi, Debbie J. So good to see you. But I'd really pop on that. Let's keep going. I thought I saw Putty Cat. There it is. I did. I thought that one might be really effective. Let's use this one. Oh, happy Christmas. I love you too, Debbie. What time on Christmas Day? Oh, it'll all be early. Sorry. It'll be early. Actually, on Christmas Day, whoa, yeah, it's going to have to be like 5, probably. 5:30. 5:30, and it'll just be quick. 30 minutes. maybe. I'm going to do... Hold on, I'm doing math. I'm going to do 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. Okay. Yeah, I like that. But I'm also going to mat this with a little, just a little more drama. Yeah, my kids will sleep in all year long, but they do not sleep in on Christmas Day. Can you blame them? I can't blame them. Okay, so now 4 1/2. You released a haul video the other day because of me? Yes, to see. Picked up from the trip. Oh my gosh, I totally will. Awesome. Oh, I can't wait to see it, Maddie. I'll go watch it after this. Oh, I can't wait to see what you picked up from your trip. Yay! Thanks for doing that. I'm nosy and I want to know. Debbie, where are you at for Christmas? Are you in Florida or are y'all traveling? Okay. Ooh, I like it. And then we're going to put a sentiment underneath it right down here. Oh my gosh, I love this card. See, I love Stamplistic. Stamplistic really is, they really do make very cool cards. The stamps. I have never seen a Stamplistic card I didn't like. They're just super cool. Which is, I understand why my mom bought them. She paid $7 at Goodwill for 3 handmade cards with an envelope. And they were all the Stamplistic. They were so pretty. She was like, they were just so cool. I had to get them. I love that. I love that she knows handmade cards now and that she values them and picked them up. She's like, yeah, I just really liked them. All right, so now we need a sentiment for this card. And I may use a little scrap of glitter paper left. We'll see. Let's find a sentiment first. I wonder if there's a funny, snarky sentiment. If I could give this, if this could be the get well card. I need a 6-month vacation twice a year. Who can relate? Oh, Kat, you're so sweet. Oh, you're at home. Father-in-law isn't able to travel yet. Hopefully we'll get to go to Austin in February. You know, call me. I'll meet you. We'll get together. I'd like to announce that I have no idea what I'm doing. Everybody already knows that. Where's the unsubscribe button to adulthood? Yeah. I survived another meeting that should have been an email. I smell old people. Oh, wait, that's you. Happy birthday. Oh, Tim. My favorite thing to make for dinner is reservations. I just rescued some wine. It was trapped in a bottle. I could give up chocolate, but I'm not a quitter. Is your drama going to have an intermission soon? mission soon. That's funny. I'm giving this one to my friend because, I mean, she has been going through it, y'all. Going through it. She will get a good laugh out of this. Okay, I still have to make a good get well soon card for her son, but this is for her. Is April in the house? She is. Hi, April. Happy holidays. I'm on Craft Roulette on Friday. I sure am. I hope you guys will come and cheer me and Mary on. Come hang out with us. Day after Christmas. Come get your craft on. I am the guest on Friday. Oh my gosh. Mary Gary was just so good. And Mary Claus. Just so good. That's a tough act to follow. I guess you shouldn't, what do they say, like, for actors, don't work with children or pets. Yeah, and don't try to follow up an elf show either. So good. If y'all missed Friday's Craft Roulette, you should definitely go watch it. It is splendid. I wonder if Mr. Producer will do the slideshow like he did last year. That was really cool. Hi, Reagan. Well, you just snuck right in here too. And Jennifer. Oh my gosh. Hi, everybody. Is your drama going to have an intermission soon? This is for my friend. Oh, bless her heart. Okay. It's fine. She'll love it. Not a card you could give everybody, but she will absolutely love it. It'll probably make her cry. I'll take it to her when we go visit her son in the hospital. Bless her heart. Okay. Yeah. We'll do 4 3/4 by 6 3/4. Because this is not on a very sturdy card base. So. One of my favorite new to me art channels just posted a video. It's Dear Violet. She's wonderful. She's, learning, and she shares, and I just really love her content and the videos that she makes and her paintings. It looks like she did a painting with no objects and explored some specific technique. I'll have to go check that out. I just found her recently. Okay. One done. I really like it. So yeah, putting the card insert on the inside really helps. Now, I don't mind a thin card base as long as there's layers to it. Now we've got this one. Should we put a Godzilla on it? Can it be our get well card? Calling John, paging John. Paging John Pounds to the front. And Jason. Whoa! Bo Peep tried to attack me. All right. Yes, Bo Peep is in my room. Ooh, I like that one. I like them all, but some Godzillas just go better with some cards with pattern, you know, different pattern papers. I pull out the Godzilla and Flo's like, yeah, I'll be back. I need more coffee if I'm going to watch this. All right. I think we did it. I think we made 2 cards that I really needed today. I need, because he's just 13, or he might be, actually, he just turned 14, I think. He either just turned 13 or 14. My son's 15, so I think he just turned 14. So I need a get well card for a 14-year-old boy. Just had surgery last night. So Godzilla is the right move. And I like it with this torn paper because it's like he's tearing things up, you know? I need to do some research and find out like what kind of diet he's going to have to be on fresh out of appendicitis. Maybe get him some applesauce and things, Jell-O. I don't know what he needs, but I'll look it up. And we'll make him a care basket. And I'll pop in a Godzilla card. Young Zeal, sign it. Love it. We're ending 2025 with a bang here. Found another opportunity to use Godzilla in my card making. John and Jason are be like, what? We missed it? Okay. Yeah, I think he's perfect. I think it's just perfect. I do think I will go ahead and cut that part. I wasn't sure if I would leave that. You know, you got to leave it in and then you can decide to take it out. But yeah, I'm going to take this part out. Sorry, just thinking about my friend again. All right. I kind of like this brown part sticking up, so I'm going to keep that in there, I think. I just need to do a little ink blending. And what's cool about this design is now I can take another, I kind of wish I had that gold strip again. But anyways, I can just take one of these pieces and tuck him in like that. And then put a sentiment on here. Get well soon or whatever. So let's ink this dude up around the edges. I think I'll do brown instead of black. Let's do some vintage photo. Jell-O's green or yellow. Apple juice, Jolly Ranchers, then his favorite snacks. Thanks, April. Okay. Yeah, you don't want red, right? After, when you're sick, no red Jell-O, no red Gatorade. My sister-in-law had the flu, and her son called and was like, Auntie Toby, can you look after my mom today? She's going to need some Gatorade. She's very sick. I was like, come over right now. I have Gatorade and get it. And yes, I'll look after your mommy. This was 2 weeks ago. And all I had was red Gatorade. I was like, take it. But tell her not to get freaked out by the redness. Because she had that kind of flu where, you know, the kind you don't want. Nobody wants any kind of flu, but some are worse than others. Oh my gosh, poor Zach, who we're all praying for right now, also has the flu and appendicitis. Ay, ay, ay. Poor dude. Okay, let's get this out of here. All right, and all my rubble, my trash. And we will find him. I don't know, honestly. Don't think I have very many like get well soon sentiments. So we'll just have to kind of figure this out. We might just do like encouragement, like you got this, dude, kind of card. All right, I want a little more black paint. I'm just going to go directly to my, yep, no red. Yeah. I'm putting the acrylic gouache just directly on the tip of the sponge instead of a palette. Now, putting acrylic gouache on your like finger dauber like this is going to run it, just so you know. Unless you have water nearby and you soak it right away. Any acrylic paint is basically liquid plastic. And we'll run a brush or a sponge. But it's just so handy, I couldn't resist using this tool. I think we're going to have to come back to this technique, you guys, of the black edges on scraps, because I do really like it. I think it's very effective. I'll dip this in some water. We'll see if we can rescue it, if we can save it. I have some brush cleaner nearby too. Yeah, we'll see if we can save it. Those little finger daubers are not cheap. They are and they're not. So this is a paintbrush cleaner. It's a very good one. I'm gonna see. Yeah, I might be able to rescue this one. Just gonna leave that like that, and then I can just wipe this out with a baby wipe. There we go. We'll see. I'll keep you posted. Okay, let me get a sentiment for this. This will be our last card and project for the day. Yep. Let's see. Thank you. Thank you, Linda Veal. I really appreciate it. I like the black edges too, Kat. I really do. So this is what we've made so far today. And we painted a bird. But we're not done yet because I gotta put a sentiment on there for him. fight like a girl. Oh boy, that would be funny. But I won't do that to him. Looking, looking, looking. So far, I'm not seeing anything, but that's okay. I've got more. I just need like a "you got this" kind of thing. Bear with me, you guys. Nope, still nothing, but that's okay. Don't worry, there's more. Oh, here's like a cheering one. I'm cheering for you. Hello, sending cheer your way. You knocked it out of the park. Let's see, let's keep going. Wow, I bet this is really fun for you guys. Sorry. Just hang in there. They don't make them like they used to. Oh my goodness. Are y'all putting sentiments in the, hi Christy, in the chat? So it has to be, you know, a good one from like one teen boy to another one. I just need like, get well. Or you got this, or something to that effect. Well, I know what kind of stamp set I need to make. Right? Here's a "you got this." Finally. All right. I will make y'all wait no longer. Okay, so there's the bird we painted. There's the first card we made, which is your drama going to have an intermission soon with Stamplistic. And now we're doing this Godzilla. You got this. Thank you, Jane Doodles. I might put it just right there. But I might put it up here. Let me not stamp it on that little piece. Let me stamp it on another piece. We're almost out of here, you guys. Off to work. I'm listening though. Aw, I hope you have a great day. Drive careful if you're driving. and have a great day. Thanks to everyone who's working during the holidays. I chose to skip out on it this year. All right, you got this. Yeah, we might just, what do y'all think? I like it there too, but I also like it up here. Yeah. What do y'all think? Okay, y'all tell me. Time for y'all. Hi, Miss Sandy Moore. Big Mama, how's it going? Okay, sentiment at the top. You got this. Or down here in the medley of Godzilla, about right here. I definitely like him anchored down here, I think. Top right. Top. Okay, cool. The top. It is. I think it's good at the top too because it makes your eye travel. I always talk about that, making your eye travel around the card or whatever. How are the Barbies? Cat wants to know, Big Mama. How are the Barbies? Tell me about the Barbies. What's the story with the Barbies? While I glue down this Godzilla image. This big misunderstood lizard. I had a lot of fun hanging out with you guys today, and I hope you, whoops, just glue that right to my desk. Hope you did too. I'm honestly happy to be crafting because I haven't been able to craft. I didn't get to craft yesterday or Sunday. Saturday was a short day. So I'm happy just to be sitting at my desk crafting like normal. Like there's nothing to see here. Everything's normal. I really needed these cards actually though, because I imagine we will be going to the hospital today or tomorrow to cheer Zach on and his family. It's okay. This is just watercolor in here, but I don't know. I had these stars on my desk. Do we want any stars? No, he won't. He's 14. He doesn't want stars. He doesn't want pearls. Any of that stuff. Just keep it basic. All right, let's put something on the inside. I know it's kind of weird that the inside's blue and all this is so brown. So let's make it make sense. Make it make sense. I mean, he's got some blue, so that's good. And I'll put some brown on the inside. I just chose the blue because it was the thickest cardstock that I had handy. Didn't have to call it. Oh, good. Someone gave Big Daddy a bag full of Barbies to give out to Kids Club. So last night, he, age 68, and I played Barbies. Oh, I love that. How wonderful. I love that. The things we do for the kids, right? And they're worth it. I feel like I want to put something snarky in here, but I'll leave it up to my son because this is for him to give his friend. And he may not want anything snarky in it. I'll let that be. I do wish I had a big get well soon to go on the inside. I'll just write it. Okay. All right. So there they are. Aren't those fun? I did case some work, so let me go and pull that back up so y'all can see it. I was inspired by the Somerset Studio artist, and I was just inspired for the black edges from this image here and then this image here. So that's where I got the inspiration for using my scraps and putting the dark edges around things. And the circle made me think of this stamp set, newly acquired from Goodwill. And then the scraps, this one, I derived from this inspiration over here. And this was done by Elaine Kelly. Way to go, Elaine. I love the way she put it on canvases. I would love to make these. I will have to do that sometime. Not today. Who knows? Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. We'll be back here crafting tomorrow. What will we be making? I don't know. And then I painted my bird of the day, which is a blue heron. Yep. So, thanks for hanging out with me. Oh, you do, Linda Veal? I didn't know that. My daughter was Barbie obsessed from 3 to 11 years old. Completely Barbie obsessed. That was her favorite toy. So she tried to get rid of all of her Barbies last year, and I had to grab them. And just like the most special ones I'm going to keep for her. And right now she has 3 huge moving boxes full of Barbie stuff that we're taking to Salvation Army today. That's also on the list, to go to Salvation Army and drop off a bunch of toys. Bunch of Barbies and dinosaurs, but I'm keeping some too because I'm keeping some of my kids' keepsakes. Just the things they played with the most. Dinosaurs, Legos, Barbies. Just a box for each person, because they're past the age of playing with toys anymore. And I want to keep a little bit of their childhood. Let's see if this gel print's ready. I know y'all are probably like, we're ready to go now. But let's see. Let's see if she's cooked. Oh, I can only imagine your husband doing a girl voice. That's so funny. I love that. That's the spirit. That's probably as funny as me trying to do a dude voice. All right. Oh, that'll work. I'll have a little remnant on the gel plate for next time. Again, so I'm just using these messy abstract gel prints for paintings. It's the jumping off point, the background. Let me show you a bird one. I showed you the flowers. I'll show you again because some people are here that weren't here in the beginning. So they missed it. They don't know. But I just like them like this too. Like, this is a really fun gel print. No stencils needed. And I didn't waste any paint that I used when I was painting my bird. It all got used. Oh, I just love that one just like it is. I like abstract art though. But yeah, I like it just like that. And that could easily, because that's a 5x7 plate, be just turned into a card. You know? Just to abstract and put a fun sentiment on it. It'd be a very cheerful card. These aren't very cheery, but that's okay. Yeah, so there's a way to not waste paint. Because the acrylic gouache is what I'm enjoying using the most. And it's like acrylic paint. Whereas like once it dries, you can't reuse it. And this is what's left over on my plate for next time. And let me show you one of the gel prints that's like that. I painted this. Oh my gosh, I didn't write what it is. I think it's a black capped. Let me see if I have another one. If I painted a little one to go with it. Because I've been painting big ones and little ones. Yep, there it is. Black capped chickadee from Bangor, Maine. So yeah, this one was a gel print that I pulled, like all of these, right? I just took one of these, and some of them I paint the flowers, abstract flowers, and then this one I painted the black capped chickadee on it. Isn't that fun? And then I painted in these circles and did mark making on them. And I painted in the branch. But all of this is gel print. I only painted in the 3 orbs or circles and the branch and the bird. Everything else was already here on the gel print. Really fun. Well, that's enough for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. The gray and black section looks like a woman's profile. Gray and black section. And here? Well, I know it was turned this one. Oh gosh, I don't see it. But that's a cool thing about abstract art is that everybody gets to see something else. As I organize for 2026, I'll have a painting station. Can't wait to paint. Oh, I love that. Kat, good for you. Yeah, I am definitely back into painting. I don't know how many of these y'all have seen, but these have been my birds this month. I'll do, at the end of the month, I'll show you more of them. This was the first day and like one of my favorites. I love painting carnations and I love carnations. And then I'm doing little birds too for days when I don't have that much time or I just want more practice. The Roadrunner was hard. Then I paint a little bird too. So that's how my birds are coming along. Well, I think I've shown you everything I can show you today. And hopefully you liked it. And hopefully you enjoyed the card making. And we did get another bird to add to the stack. Yay! Well, thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. I'll see you tomorrow if you're around, if you're not busy. And we'll make something else. In the meantime, take care of yourself. Don't go crazy for the holidays. Just do what you can do and leave the rest. You know, I tend to overbook, overplan, overdo everything. And this year I'm just like, I'm not forcing anything. What will happen will happen. And it happens when it'll happen. And that's just the way it is. So I want to encourage you to take it easy and enjoy yourself. Have fun. Thank you for spending your time with me, you guys. I feel so honored and blessed to have your company. And I hope that I can inspire you when you're here with me and lift you up. And thanks for praying for my friend and her son, because boy, that's one family that really needs it right now. All right. Love you guys to pieces. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everyone. Oh, bye, Mary. Saw you pop in at the last minute. Merry Christmas. Bye, guys.